Hey, my name is Riko. Tonight we're doing a shoot with Super Street. So I hope to show you guys a behind the scenes experience of what it's like to shoot with the industry's best. We got Marvin and Jofel from SoCal. They shoot for Super Street. Jofel's an OG in the game. Marvin, new blood, but non-stop hustler. So I love that he's here shooting. We got Ezekiel here driving the second car from SEMA Auto House. Much thanks. So we're gonna show you guys what do you get after all the hard work. Doing the shows, SEMA, Weekfest, all that. How many cars are at Weekfest? How many cars are at SEMA? Let's say 500, 1,000, 2,000 cars? There's only 2 cars behind me right now. So how do you get to this point? It's respect, rapport, consistency. You know, we work together. I build the cars, the media works with us to spread our passion all over the world. So you have to pay attention to that. Yeah, there's tons of guys in the scene, but how come only some guys are in the magazines? How come some guys are only on Speed Hunters? How come some guys are only on Super Street? There's a reason behind it. Yes, there's politics, there's favoritism, there's always that, right? Life ain't fair. But what if you got an organic, fair shake of respect? Like, yo, Riko, I love your build, I love your work. I saw you in traffic a few years in Japan. I saw you in traffic a few years ago at SEMA. Finally have an opening. Can we come up and shoot the car? So this whole shoot has developed from Marvin and I talking at SEMA. Jofel and Marva did come to the Rikos meet in the summertime, so that we had a good connection. And we actually set up the shoot just for the RWB. But 2 days ago, they said, yo, Super Street wants 86 also from 2019 SEMA Top 10. Not easy to drive 2 cars when you're only one person, right? So once again, respect, consistency, people person. I called up my boy Ezekiel at SEMA Auto House and says, would you mind doing a Super Street shoot with me? You gotta drive the car, you gotta stand in the... It is beautiful, but it does get very cold. We're gonna be standing for maybe 8-10 hours, driving. This shoot is exciting. This is the top, the pinnacle, the orgasmic experience. But it's hard work, hard work. We're taking time from what we're doing, freeze our balls, stay hours, 10 hours out at night, but the end product is what brings everybody happiness. That image in the magazine, that image you see online. When you see that video, there's tons of work behind it. By every photographer, YouTuber, someone put that work. Someone hiked out mountain and took that shot at sunrise. Someone climbed to the top of Treasure Island to shoot the Bay Bridge with the fog. It takes work. If you can show you respect, the hard work that it takes to take those shots, you may also get a phone call. That's my tip. So we're gonna do the behind the scenes. We're gonna have a good time and show you guys what happens when you just follow your passion. Enjoy.
So I'm not gonna knock it. I'm like, just me though, I love your S30, bro. The S30, the way it sits, the girth, oh my god. It's just so thick. It's like,
Before I redid this car, the IMSA could compete with it. Now I'm saying I can't anymore. I run the same size tire on the RWB and the 240Z. I run 335s.
wow.
It's a mean girl.
Out of your build, Papa, that's like the one that
It's
to
a
me,
mean girl.
It sets itself
It's
apart.
a big one. No, it's a big car. It's a big car. And those
Oh, 28 still?
3.1 with Mikuni 50s.
And just by me hearing what people were saying, I could tell you're like, you don't just shoot with anybody. You're very conservative, and yeah, and you see who you shoot with, and you pick and choose basically.
You're a slouch. So come on. I'm 44, so I'm from the era of the mags. Good buddy of mine, local OG, Joey Kwan, Vex Speed, builds these badass white spoony Gs, and he would always get Super Street, would do,
Right?
and I would look up to him how he would make that happen. And,
He made it basically.
Yeah.
I still think personally it's the company you want to make it to type thing. The feature, even though there's still the print issue is not there no more.
But still, it's still the same rules. 12 issues. How many cars per issue can you feature?
That's what it was.
3 cars?
Yep.
So 36 cars out of the whole world. A year!
Yeah. So it was
A year!
It was tough to get it to even make it in.
So if you're one of them, things take time.
In my behalf, I never ever thought I was gonna be a shooter for Super Street. Got injured at work, and I picked up the camera. and I just stuck by it and I stayed consistent.
The car is dirty because when I did the Toyo shoot after SEMA, we slid it on the Salt Lake bed, full send. The whole car was covered.
I saw that. I was like Marcus.
Oh yeah. Everybody's like Mad Max now.
That's right.
I did it for myself because I had already shot in the morning, right?
Right.
And I was just hanging out waiting for the Kais and all those guys to finish shooting. And me and the too slow girl on street low.
Yeah,
Lauren. And I said, hey, if I start sliding it, can you shoot it? Because I could tell the rear wanted to get out. And she's like, yeah. So I slid it once. And she's like, why don't you do it around me? So I started doing it around her, and just there's so much pressure with SEMA. I was finally like really, really joyful and happy. It was so good. And Marcus, my biller, was just looking at me like, what are you doing? And I said it was worth it. It felt so good. It felt so good. And but you know what? The thing that will come out later, all the other builders came by, gave respect.
That's right.
And then they joined in. They all started sliding too. Everybody's just like,
it was a movement at that point.
There's just multiple messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, did SEMA, Weekfest, support the homies, Will, all the homies.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Right?
Good people.
Joey. But it was always the vision to take it to the track.
As an 86 should be.
And so now, we took the 2 track days at Thunder Hill.
Yeah.
And tracking's not, I don't want to say tracking's not fun. I don't know. 100 degrees in a race car, it's hard.
Yeah.
And everybody's towing in early.
Sure.
Everybody's stressed. And they're like, okay, waiting for the run.
It's a high stress day.
And when they see the car, everybody came and smiled.
Of course.
They're like, oh,
coming over here, everyone's in smile, like pointing at like,
yeah,
oh.
everybody came.
And then that Honda, they're like, oh, tell Riko that we want to shoot his car too.
And so everybody was happy.
Yeah.
Everybody stopped doing their torquing and came over and was like, yo, is this? Some knew the car, some didn't. They're like, are you gonna drive it? Yeah. I'm like, I said I've always wanted to be a track car.
Yeah.
But I always had the vision. I wanted to be a track and people to be smiling, to be happy.
Yeah.
Whether you're chasing me or passing me, that dude, that's like hot version car, like a super street car. It's right in front of me, and he's sending it, and he's driving it
on the track.
And it's not also that I try to inspire young and people our age to build better. I want to inspire the guys at the track. Yeah. Build I'm not nothing to do with speed, but presentation.
Yeah,
because
execution.
I get many comments like, "Yo, I'm #1. I'm SCCA champion."
Sure.
Yes, you have achieved that goal, speed, but I don't have the fame, Riko, for sponsorship. Nobody knows who I am. Show me the car.
Yeah.
How does it look? Oh, it's all function. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
You win. You badass. You're a hot shoe. But it needs to be appealing to the eye.
Yeah.
You need people wanting to shoot it.
100%.
You need sponsors that want to call you up. Yo, I heard you send this full
send
Rocket Bunny FD NSX whatever with the pipes and it looks crazy. It's so unnormal for the track.
Not everybody is going to be as poetic and as you.
Because what I feel is you're 18, you're watching Hot Version, you're watching Super Street, and you're like, oh yeah, man, it's gonna be like Tsukuba Time Attack. There's gonna be Top Fuel. There's ASM S2000.
No.
I'm gonna see Fireballs. I'm gonna see the 7S7 Mazda, and you go to the track and it's all grassroots cars.
Yeah.
And you're like,
where's Keiichi Tsuchiya at?
And you're like, there's no food. Where do I sit? You sit on the floor next to your car.
Yeah.
You get that letdown of expectation. But the other letdown that you get is, who has a nice pits? Who has a nice car?
McLaren, P1 guy.
So you're already disappointed that you don't see Keiichi Tsuchiya. You don't see Orito-san.
No.
You don't see Nobu. No. Where's Nakai-san? Where's all the RWB guys? And you're like, okay, so the only ones here is such a high mark. I'm just gonna stick to Boba Meats.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a car show guy, which I got nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
I have nothing wrong with the family man,
for sure.
Handling his business, doing his own, have a show car, pull it out once a year. Respect.
Yeah.
But there's enough of us to push different paths, and I'm pushing the Riko path, Riko's way, and I feel we're stagnant.
I know. I 100% agree with you. 100% agree.
We're so stagnant 20, 30 years. I love Boba Meats.
It's cool.
But I'm not 18 anymore.
They buy a P car, done. Well, I'm done with
I make the comment before is just that it's cool with S13, 86, EG till you're like 25.
Yeah.
You get a respectable woman or partner or whatever you want. Are you gonna take me out on that?
Right.
Are you taking me out on the S13
Right.
with the leopard seats?
Is it gonna start today
Or your
on the way to dinner?
Or your parents say, congratulations, Chauffeur, you just graduated, you got the interview. Are you really gonna take the E46 clapped out? No, honey. Take Dad's Lexus.
Yes.
Take Dad's Camry.
Take the SUV.
Doesn't end there. When you go to work, what is higher upper management driving? BMW, AMG Benz, P-Car.
Oh, for sure.
And so they logically leave us, and they're like, I don't want to be the only guy with a JD car.
Right.
But my whole thing is that no, don't abandon us.
Yeah.
And so I want people to come back to us.
Sure. Yeah.
And so I'm 44, and I'm coming back, and I'm building these
It's amazing.
big builds that we dreamed about when we were young.
Right. Instead of
Because
just
now I can do it. I have thermals under my jeans, 2 layers of thermals. I got my RWB Kanzai sweater, my scarf, got the Riko jacket. It's cold. So Jafel's shooting the 86. We got Marvin behind me shooting the RWB. We did rollers today on the way here. Now they're doing 2 individual shoots. Keep in mind, these gentlemen are artists. Shoot their own way. They want certain light, certain filter, certain lens. Not the reason, but why share you the behind the scenes? I could associate having to shoot with some of the best in the industry. Let's say you did a book report or a project in school, and in class they put the top 5 or top 10 names on the chalkboard, and you walked in, studied hard for that book report, studied hard for that science project. You accomplished something all those nights, tutor, study group, and you go into class and you see your name on the wall, top 5, top 10. That's what I could relate to the experience of just sitting back, watching these pros just gunning it. This is my chalkboard moment. When I ran SEMA, I ran no hood.
Right.
And I got so much flack for it online. I did it because I remember 70s hot rods, all chrome. You never ran a hood.
Yeah.
But at SEMA this year, some of the best popular cars ran no hood.
Yeah.
And in Japan, they're doing it too.
Yeah?
No
Okay.
hood. So we got another gun on there.
Yes, sir. If he knows Jofel, he has a camera.
All right. I thought you were bringing beers.
Thanks, Brian.
I saw the plastic hose coming out the backpacks.
You have those sippy backpacks, Papa? Those are the best, bro.
This is the first time I've given up to.
Wow.
I've never done
Thank
this
you.
before. Yeah, no, I've never given up. I've never given
That's
up
what I told you
to.
earlier.
People have wanted the feature, but I'm just like,
It takes a lot of coordination.
a lot of coordination, but also I've been waiting till they're all like.
Good to go.
But it would be amazing to have.
Yeah, all of your builds shot in one.
Ideally, he should.
I wanted to do something. The RWB build was, for me personally, then it became more of a signal flare for everybody in the world that RWB is still here. We're still strong.
Yeah.
And I communicate to Nakai-san personally on the phone. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is not Riko just flashing out.
Yeah.
I am Nakai-san, you're a boss. I know you're busy. It's not a sign of weakness, but worldwide, RWB is kind of cooled off.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah, Riko, you know, because I'm not traveling. I said, I know, I don't.
Oh,
I
is he
don't-
not traveling right
He's
now?
not traveling.
Okay.
And I told him, I was like, I don't care, you're not traveling.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing, dude. We're
He's-
brothers.
He's built plenty of RWBs.
We're brothers, dude. Ain't no thing. This is my movement. And he's like, so Riko-san, you're saying it's like a comeback, like we're still here? I'm like, yes, that's my message. And he says, respect, go forward.
Yeah.
And so during SEMA, I says, hey Nakai-san, I want to do a gathering for RWB owners and fans to come get together. Call Mark, get the blessing. Mark, Nakai-san says, I gotta pass this through you, Big G.
Yeah.
He says, what do you want to do? What's the vibe? What's the point?
Sure.
You know, I want everybody to feel welcome. I want to talk to people about our experiences in Japan. I give you the blessing. Design the flyer. I designed the flyer.
Sick.
Where you want to do the meet, Mark? I want to do the here.
Yeah.
What day works with you, Mark? Because I gotta have the superstar there.
Yeah.
And he's like, this day works. Okay. Does this time work?
Yeah.
Is this cool? Is this flyer cool? Yes. And then we did the meet, and we had a great time. And the whole time during SEMA, I was just talking to everybody. I want everybody to come back home to Japan for the New Year party.
I saw that post. Yeah.
I want everybody to come home.
Oh, lights.
Yay! I have committed myself to pushing my car again and saying, I want to rep RWB harder. But my main message that I keep talking all the time is that RWB is not about Nakai-san building you a car. Yes, it's important in the ceremonial.
Yeah.
But that's just the beginning of the story. You need to get your ass in a plane, fly to Japan.
Yeah.
When they see that you're willing to take your time,
go there,
money, go there, break bread, have a drink, take a train for 3 hours to go visit them, they respect that.
Yeah.
Way more than you fanning on Instagram.
Sure.
Way more than you fanning in a magazine. Like, you took your time to come visit me.
Yeah. All the way.
All the way.
That 13-hour, 14-hour flight.
Brothers forever.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been telling people is that you need... RWB is just a key. It's a key to Japan.
Yeah.
You're in key into one of the most famous clubs.
Right.
You don't realize it. By you staying stateside or Russia, Europe, wherever you are, RWB-wise, you're cutting yourself short. I'm trying to get this January party to be a big homecoming. I want to
It's not a Hard Rock Cafe anymore.
So reason we don't do Hard Rock Cafe anymore is the parking garage. We lost the parking garage because it got developed.
I see.
And so we moved it to Kashiwashi in 2020, but that location is too small.
Roppongi vibes though.
No, but Nakai-san always wanted to do it at another temple because he has a friend that's a monk.
Yeah.
And I hit him up a few months ago, and I'm like, hey, what about that temple you always thought about? And he looked into it, and that's where we're going to do the event. We're going to do it in an actual monastery.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we're going to have 30 RWBs deep. We're going to have a big party.
That's going to be so sick.
And then we're all going to hop into RWBs and bomb down the Tatsumi PA.
That's right.
Kill it.
Yeah.
And you can have a chance of being in one of the cars, meeting your brothers. But I welcome everybody.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, if you know that I'm there, message me.
Let me see. What do you want? You want to be a cop? I can make you into a cop for like 2 seconds, bro. What?
Hey, how did that turn out?
Oh, shit. I pick up like a purple. Yeah, because it's going to be long exposure, so red and blue make purple.
This is what I have.
Oh, nice! Let me use that in a bit, mama.
Yeah. I got 4 of them.
Nice. I like this one. I don't know if you use it, but it has magnets.
No, I want to know where you got that.
So I was gifted this on my last set by somebody because they saw me using my light, and I'll show you in a bit.
Do it.
Hold on, I'm more of a Mace Windu guy though, so I would have to go purple. I'll go blue.
Okay. Ready? Hold the pose. Ready? One more. 1, 2, 3. That's dope. Wherever he wants it.
Genuinely, for me, the middle one and the real one is already good enough. I'm getting a motor shop.
We got the Cressida Underglow wands lightning sticks on the RWB.
Oh, you're the you know, I thought it was you. What is it called? Adobo something? What was it called?
You talking about the Filipino shit? The one that I was wearing, the Henny and Lumpia?
I was
rocking that.
Yeah.
So it's already redone, huh? It looked like.
Did you see it back then?
Yeah, bro. I seen it when it was like when you first did it. I was like, oh shit. Did they really cut the roof off this thing? No, bro. I live here.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was just walking around and I was like,
oh shit!
And I was like, oh shit, I can see the silhouette of the hatchback. Don't tell me that's a fucking 86. And I was like, oh, I saw the flares. And I was like, oh fuck, I knew it, bro. N2, bro, that's an N2, TRD N2 right there, man. 11 too, man. Yeah. Hey, but real talk, man, your fucking motivation, bro. Like you put in that fucking work, man. You still bump that real gangster music and shit. And I'm like, this is a motherfucker real one right here. Not afraid to get your hands dirty, man. Really motivate motherfuckers, like for real, man. You really motivate. Like some of the shit you be saying, you're like, I'm driving my fucking work truck. This is how I get the other cars. And then I'm like, man, this guy's really fucking motivation, bro. Like, they don't sleep, man. And I'm like, that's really dope. Commend you on that, bro. That's really dope. No matter what kind of trabajo, you know what I mean? It's like, it's dope to stay motivated like that, man.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you for saying that. Yeah, no, I'm from Hayward.
Haystacks, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Born and raised, St. Rose, 78. That's me.
You can't change where you come from, but you can change where you're going.
Yeah, I'm from Hayward. I'm from East Bay. But I want to compete on a worldwide scale, and I want a worldwide acknowledgement.
Hell yeah! So fucking world class build.
So no, but that's, I mean, the reason why I'm here is that when I travel, I don't tell people I'm from Hayward. You say I'm from
San Francisco. Yeah, because San Francisco is the capital, the Bay Area. Yeah,
so
I feel it.
We have to give it up that it's my car, but we need to shoot it with the city on the backdrop.
Hell yeah, this Bay Area legend car right now. DINGTHEBLING. That's me.
Check it out. I'm gonna give these to you.
Oh shit, right on, bro. Riko style. Oh shit, okay. Inca Cola, man, gotta drink this.
So it says Riko's Real Gold. And this is it is Riko's way, Riko style, but this is, the translation is, it'd be fitting for a street car.
Okay.
Because this is more of a underground saying of nighttime outlaw groups in Japan. This is like, you can't mess with my style because I'll break your neck.
Oh, okay, okay.
This is a quite confrontational saying, and it's for hard cars.
I'm slapping it off right now, man. Right on, bro.
And that's the keychain from last year. This is the engine of the Z.
Triple carbs, man. Suction. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, bro. You're going to see me. Hey, I'll say it right now. I'm the only motherfucker. Well, no, there's a couple other people. I'm one of the only motherfuckers. Straight up. Straight up. I said it.
The RWB is the one car unique to that it attracts rough guys, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's what the roof was
around the edges, man. A little rough around the
That's
edges.
what it's all about. So we have all different walks of life that are into our cars that come to visit us in Japan. So you take it or leave it.
Right? It is what it is.
Can you play some EDC in the background?
Right? People are going to be pulling up. Yo, is it EDC rave going down?
Right?
Yo, Papa. Yo, what's up? I didn't get the flyer.
Baby girl, what you doing? What you over here?
Yeah. So we're gonna bump up. You gonna stay at your rate? What do you have your stuff at 2 seconds?
I love how you did that twist.
Magic man. Magic man. But I like this magic man. And can I try?
Yeah, go for it.
Listen. Thanksgiving turkey. Never seen anybody do that with the drone, bring their own light. That is, but you know, you gotta look at Marvin's Young, new blood, new ideas. This is a super street shoot, but the vibe I just got in my head is like if we were looking at a work catalog and they're advertising the wheels, like this would be a catalog car. It could be. Rim Cadillac cars are big because it's telling the world, like, I'm showing you how you should run these wheels because I did it. Magazines are dope, but having your own car and a wheel is like,
I don't know, something sparked in my brain.
I'm
bro.
gonna show you how to do it,
Bro.
and you need to follow me because this is the best.
Shit, dude.
I even got a photo of that like that.
No, fucking you. That's the first time I've seen it. So the whole idea behind doing the panel roof is for the fucking drone from the roof. The fuck?
Yeah, I love the idea, bro. That's genuinely what blew my mind at SEMA was the roof. I was like, bro, you chopped the roof. Like, sheesh.
It holds its own with the RWB. But that's the whole thing. I want to show that it can hold its own with the RWB.
Screen, yeah. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh.
If you want to do the interior dash, we can.
Yeah, let's do that right here.
Living room.
Go from left to right, okay?
What I have seen, and this is how they work as well, they develop a list of shots they need, and they're checking them off one by one.
Perfect.
And they do that so they don't just like get all excited and go home, or because you're hungry. They're not gonna leave until they get everything on the list. So they're looking at the list and they're like, yo, we need the dash, we still need ECU, we need something, let's get the shot. That's what they're doing. They're working through that list. So it's not from memory, they actually have a physical list that they put on their phone, and they're going through it one by one. That's the energetic spark that I want to spread.
I love the fact
I want
that
people to be reminded like why we're doing this.
I love the fact that you're impacting the youth so much. I feel like the kids like gravitate towards it because it's gold, you know. So it's like, oh, look at that gold car.
No, I want people to be inspired and get reconnected.
Did you acknowledge the two kids that literally like sped up on their bicycles just to get a video of you guys?
I didn't know. I didn't see
Right
that
when we jumped on the freeway, he even told his friend, he's like, "Shut up! I don't want you talking in my video." And he recorded it. I told your father, like, bro, that's so cool. Like, there's that many people that would just drive like idiots just to get in the shot to get a video of you quick and keep it pushing.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was one of those, bro. Like the Audi. I'm telling you, bro. He like almost hit us, and I told your father, like, be careful with him. And he's like, he's trying to get a video pop. I'm like, I know. I'm like, it's just one of those. Like,
I love like how we held it down on the bridge, held it down.
That was good,
That was gangster. Thank you. I love that.
Yes, sir.
And I saw the staggered pattern.
oh
Yeah,
we got some rollers. I got like
the
dual
staggered
rollers.
pattern. I saw it.
It's
I'm
good.
like, let's get it. Let's set it up.
It's good.
That's. I can't wait to see what that looks
The rollers came out. Okay, yeah. I can't wait to show you.
Yeah, we could meet down the line, years down the line, whatever. But today would not happen if I wasn't at SEMA.
Very true.
So that's
then
my
your Cars
my
and
message
Coffees.
is people is that if you don't show up,
I feel like your event, your Cars and Coffees, like, stay at it, bro. They're really good. People show up with quality builds, and it's a really nice outturn. It's a really good turnout.
we were shocked that you guys came by. That you guys.
You could thank Anthony, Rub Doctor.
I did. No, I did.
Yeah, you could thank Anthony.
I
'Cause
did.
He's the one who told us that. He's like, stop by, bro. And I was like, Rikos? Because I've heard of you. So he's like, yeah, Riko's way. I was like, we're there. Say less. Like, that's all that
Say
matters.
less.
Say less. We're there.
Say less.
Yeah, it was a really good turnout. Even my wife was impressed with the cars. My wife was like, oh, there's some like quality build.
We have good stuff.
Genuine.
We have good stuff in NorCal.
Not only that, but then I'm a sucker for like 80s, 70s like era, and I feel like you had a lot of that.
Thank you. We're gonna keep it growing. So this is the conclusion. We got the layout of the 86 RWB Yoshiwara in the back. You know, this day didn't just come out of the blue. Super Street didn't just call me today out of thin air. I didn't go on their Instagram, not because I'm a follower or I like all their pics, or follow Joe Fell, or follow MR2 Marvin. This is 2019 Top 10 SEMA Battle Builders Compact Car. This is a 2019 SEMA Tread Pass. Behind me is this year's 2022 Tread Pass RWB. It was voted top 10 by Fast Car UK. I'm standing here with these gentlemen because the work has been put in. But not general work. I was willing to go to the spotlight of SEMA in Vegas and allow to be judged, allowed to be seen, take on the comments, good or bad, and see where the chips fall. And tonight, this is where the chips have fallen. Super Street's here. Joe Fell, I've only met him once in 2019, walking the show floor with Du, and this is the second time I've seen him in 3 years. But we saw each other in 2019. Shook hands, my name's Riko, this is who I am. Just because we didn't have dinner, party, go to the club in Vegas, he saw the car. He's seen the builds. Marvin came to me this year at SEMA on Friday at the end of the show, and we spent time to get to know each other. That we did. Shared how we're all also share 80s Japanese passion. It's years of work. So you could say, oh, Riko, so from 2019 to now, in 4 years, I could be SEMA? No, you have to look at what it took for me to get from ground zero, born in 78, to 2019. And that's my message. What did it take for me to build the first SEMA car? What did it take for me to get to this? You know, it's that work ethic. that quality, that observation. You know, that, wow, that guy's a show winner. Now that guy's famous. Why? Why is he famous? Not in a negative sense. What did he or she do? How can I duplicate that? How can I be like them? Man, the paint quality is a certain way. The rim, the offset, it's always so good. How do I do that? What do I need to learn? Do we get the kit first? We get the wheels first? Do we buy the tires first? There's just so much to get here, but I just wanted to show you, after years of work, not just showing up to SEMA to park the car and go party the whole week. When you're at SEMA, you gotta put in the work. You gotta be at your car. You don't know who's gonna walk by. Jofel and Marvin may walk by. And when they walk by, you better be ready and have that fire off that this is who I am, this is what I represent, this is what the car is, this is what the passion is. And you see whether it catches. And you could have your own super street shoot. So people my age and older, we remember magazines. The huge high mark on the totem pole is the magazine cover. I just want to share with you guys, it's possible. You put in the work, respect, consistency, and this can happen. So thank you. And this is Riko's Way. Again, doing with the 86 RWB, San Francisco, representing for all NorCal, for everybody all over the world. We just want to show you that the passion is still alive, and it's coming from Riko. Peace. Good night.